I appreciate it. You came back for the content
Time's
and for
wasting,
the
Mr.
streams,
Miles.
so
Yeah, I'm
We're
coming.
nearly
what?
done, you know.
And then what?
I just came back for Baby Nerd.
Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on?
But
Humor me.
guys, you feel free
not
to
an
share
idiot, Mr.
the lives.
Miles.
I'm
I
only
think
here
you've
for
already
Baby
learned
Nerd.
quite a bit.
See, Kimmy's
I don't know
honest,
what you're
joking.
talking about.
No hate, just love.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher
Do whatever.
taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Yeah. It's what you like. Whatever you like is whatever you like. I've streamed for 8 years now, and I know the game. I know how it works. But when I started streaming, it was a lot different. There wasn't a lot of people streaming, so it was a little bit easier. But when it comes to nowadays, everybody streams. 8 years. Is it that long ago? Yeah, 2018. 2018 was the first stream I did because I was in my barracks. When I was in the RAF. But I dabbled in it. I didn't take it proper seriously until like 2019.
We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory.
Thanks for the heart me as well, by the way, Rob.
It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Gonna coax you to do it. I'm not gonna tell you to do it or anything like that, because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I hate people buying me stuff as well. That also makes me feel uncomfortable. My friend once told me you should get a, like a throne or a wish list for people to get you stuff and whatnot. So if they want to treat you with like a gift or something, they can do that. And I did open one up, but I hardly promote it. It's there and it's right here, right now, and the things in my bio, but I hardly promote it or anything because I just feel uncomfortable and yucky about people buying me stuff. And because I've had people buy me stuff before, and it's the simple fact of like, when you're gonna pay me the money back, when you're gonna do this, when you're gonna do that. It just makes me feel so uncomfortable. Hands sound weird. I journaled. Nothing weird. No, nothing weird at all. To be honest, content creating is content creating. Doesn't matter what kind of. It doesn't matter what kind of content creator it is. Content creator is content creator. Okay.
Bring that to your master, then. It contains everything you asked for.
Your assistance in this most delicate of matters is greatly appreciated.
It is my job to keep the peace.
And keep it you will. You'll have no trouble from us.
It's not you and yours that concern me, but the citizens. You picked a strange time to visit our city.
We've simply come to pay our respects.
And stir up trouble for it.
It's not my fault your people can't tell enemy from friend.
Look,
open the window.
You've got what you came for.
I've been here so much.
It's best you were on your way.
I'd be here so much sooner, but business admin. That's all right. Don't worry about it. You're all good. Sorry. Oh, fuck off. How's things going, Ems? Oh. Thank you for the rose, Rob. Appreciate that, dude. Packing orders and finishing the website. Oh, nice. How's that all going? Switch 2 releases tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm looking forward to the Switch 2. I owned a Switch 1 originally, and I loved it. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off for the Switch 2 until I hear the reviews. And if the reviews sound good, then I'll get one. Not just for myself, but for the fam as well. Because family's always good fun. Plus, I really want to start playing Super Mario Brothers and stuff like that again on stream.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
I've never been fussed about the Switch. The Switch is good. The Switch is a good console. It's really, really good. Brother had a blue Game Boy, and my sister had a
Take the map I've given you and see that the
crystal Game Boy.
Will be safe enough during the procession.
Me and my brother had Pokemon.
Easy for
I had red. My brother had blue.
You're so concerned.
And then
Search the site yourselves.
yellow we shared between the three of us.
I can only imagine
But my sister never played it. And my sister had Super Mario Land
Then perhaps you should not attend at
2?
He was our friend,
Like the Game Boy game that had the first introduction of Wario, basically.
You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post them in. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it and do as you've been asked.
Yeah, that one. That's the one I got. Given I'm actually looking at it now, all boxed up. Excuse me. Fucking sick.
A few moments later.
Was basically the Game Boy had like the light up function on it where you can play it in the dark for the first time. I did have that. The square flip up one, yeah, it was the SP. Yeah, I thought it was the SP. But unfortunately you can't bust it out and like stream on it, so I'll put it on an OBS like stream platform or whatnot, so you know, it is what it is.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the
Mine got passed down to my nephews, never seen it again.
To
Oh,
kill as
fucking
many
hell.
as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Mudge.
You could get an emulator for them streaming. Well, this is the thing. You can get emulators to play them now, but it's a lot easier just to go on the Switch, to buy a Switch and play them. Get the online £35 online package, and just play it through there. Emulators are great, but not all of them save the game for you, which is a bit of a pain in the ass to do. Oh, this is an informant, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is.
Oh, please don't leave. Why are you doing this? Please, I've done nothing wrong. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
This is where this is gonna get funky now. I'm poor, sick, and hungry. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, you look like a twat. No idea. Hold on, chat. Let me do this, and I'll get back to you. So if you see it at the start of the stream, this is like a pain in the ass to do. I don't.
Leave this place. Leave
Yeah, sorry.
I need food.
All right. All right. I got time.
Oh, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money?
Ooh, excuse me. I won't. Sorry. This is it now. What's
I know now
Thank
why
God
I
for that.
joined our clan. Just to be in your presence
could
is
you
a gift
explain?
from God.
Don't have to on
This is
stream,
what
but
have learned about
I've
Robert's
had to.
men. They are well
I could have
prepared for
split
battle.
screen
To
one
fight them all at once
for
would be
gaming
unwise.
and one on
Better
me
to let them
for
chase
a
you
live.
while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me
You
to tell him
can,
how he should behave
but the way
in
I've
combat.
done it is like
Forgive
point
me,
the
Master.
camera at the game from if you're playing on a TV, or if you're doing it off your phone, point it off the game. Point it at the TV to play the game, and have the video on me. I can't remember how that's done though. Listening.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
You've got a bod and thing. You should embrace that. I should. You know, you're right. I should. However, I've been quite overweight now for about 8 years, and I really want to like get rid of it now because it doesn't feel me. You know, I don't feel me with a dad bod and stuff like that. You know,
There is no evil in their hearts.
that's just me though.
And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever-ephemeral promise of peace. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Sir, have any money? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
I don't know you. Leave me alone.
Okay. Oh fuck! I'm punching you again.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Hotel looks unreal. I've never been to Croatia. I don't know if Croatia is one of those like places where I would like to go.
safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. I won't give him the chance to continue his campaign.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are
Is
not
there much
of
left of this game?
Something else.
No, I think it's
The
this
Templars are a part of the
and
Crusader
2 more
army.
parts, and then that's
So
it.
they
Then.
like King Richard to believe.
So I might
No,
actually try and
their
finish
only
it tonight.
allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad
So I can
idea
move
that
on
they
with
will
2
stop
new
the
games
war.
next week.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, man.
Then it'll just be like Final
I'm telling
Fantasy VII then.
Robert and his Templars
Finish.
walk the city. They've come to pay their respects
But
to
again, that
Majid
game's
Din.
quite a
They'll
long
attend his funeral,
game to
which means
complete.
so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
I don't know yet.
I told
I'll keep you guys
The
guessing.
others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Muallim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll have a
attend
look
the
at my
funeral and
list.
confront Robert.
The sooner the better.
Instead of making a
favor your blade.
building Lego stream. Oh, I could do actually.
Before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Normally I'd make no argument.
Might actually
but
be a
what
good
is
idea.
this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast forwarding memory to
Be
a more
good.
recent one.
Instead of yeah, I might do a Lego stream next week actually. I could probably hold off. Anyway, moving on. Alright, here we go.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise. As you know, This man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult.
Uh-oh.
These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today. For it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him. Bring him forward that God's justice might be done.
Oh well. Got a few Templars as well. Oh shit. That's not good. Ah, fuck. Got him.
I would see your eyes before you die.
Oh.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arsa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, let's get out of here. There we are. Cool. Well, we're back where we were.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Muallim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
One step closer to the edge. Now I'm about to break.
I promise.
Right, here we go.